What's up guys, Rocco Lacerdo from BSI Fitness. Today we're hitting shoulders. So the big struggle that I've always had with training shoulders at home in my little basement gym is that I don't have the variety of dumbbells to do all sorts of different things. All I got is, well, take a look around. We got a barbell, I got a couple kettlebells, a curl bar, the rack with the pull-up bar and some rings. Not a whole lot you can do. Well, actually, it's a lot you can do with just that. So, but everybody thinks you need a bunch of different varieties. You need so many tools. But really, if you got it all up here, you can do so much with just a few tools. So I'm gonna start off with some overhead presses. I'm gonna probably do in front of the head and then go behind the head for a few sets. How many sets I'm gonna do, I don't know. I'll get back to you guys on that. So a little tip for those who are just starting off. Granted, I'm still starting off, I'm only 5 years in. But for those who are really just starting off, your bench press is going to go up, your squats are going to go up, your deadlifts are going to go up, your rows are going to go up. But your overhead press isn't going to be as strong. It's going to be probably one of your weakest lifts. It's a difficult lift to perform, to get better at. So be patient with it, dominate the weight that you can handle. All right? You see, everybody sees the professionals like Joe Logan, Donald Bailey, CT, Mike Rashid, all these people pressing 2 plates, you know, no problem, because they've been doing it for a long time. So just be mindful of that the next time you train shoulder. Alright, so hit about 4 sets of press in front of the face. Now I'm going to go behind the head. So behind the head is definitely a more difficult variation of an overhead press. It's working more mobility. A lot of people are some people will struggle with this. And if you do, then I invite you to look into mobility training, because when things are difficult for you to do, you should set out to go do them, especially exercise. I mean, it's one of the places where you can see the problem as it is and attack it from there. Alright, so next moving on to a clean and press. Now, the reason I'll do cleans more often is because, I'm not gonna lie, upright rows, not too fun to my shoulder. So, to my knowledge, I haven't been able to find anything that will make it better. And if I go to the doctor, he's just gonna tell me to take 2 weeks off. So, when I do cleans, I don't feel anything, but I still get that motion from the upright row and a little bit more. So that's just me. Everybody trains differently. So next we're gonna keep it with the basics. We're gonna hit shrugs. Now if you're just beginning, you gotta remember, shrugs aren't quick movements. When you're shrugging, you gotta squeeze at the top, keeping the shoulders back. You don't wanna be hunched over while you're doing the shrugs. You wanna be standing tall. So anytime I'm doing an exercise like the shrugs or the deadlift or cleans or bent over rows, anything that involves, holding on to the bar, I always think of people that use wraps, for grip. And I've always been against it. I refuse to use wraps. But honestly, it depends on your sport, why you lift. I see plenty of bodybuilders that will use the wraps, and I don't care. Because for them, it's not about, being able to hold on to the weight. It's about being able to pull out those last few reps when their grip starts to fail, but they can keep going so they can get that extra pump. Now, if you're a strongman or power lifter or an Olympic lifter, no, you don't need that. If you want to get stronger grip, then just increase your volume. There's so many different exercises. See how long you can hang from a pull-up bar. You should be able to hang there for at least a minute. So that's where I'm at with grips. Right. So next I moved on to front raises. Now if you don't have dumbbells, you can just use a plate. But what I'm going to hit it with is the easer curl bar. I'll show you guys what I mean. Now you guys saw me hit it with palms up and palms down. It all depends on preference. I personally feel I get a better burn if I hit them both at the same time as a superset. It all depends on, like I said, it all depends on preference. Training is all on preference. Some people like to front squat, some people like to back squat, some people like to do both. Some people like supinated grip, some people like pronated grip when they're doing bent over rows. There's no right or wrong way to train because everybody's built different. All right, so next I'm going to hit face pulls. Now this goes back to when I say that people don't always have all of the equipment that they need, but you got to work with what you got. So in my case, face pulls are going to be done on the rings. If you got the knowledge, you'll find a way to use it. And today, I'm going to finish off with some elevated leg push-ups. Real simple, but a lot of people forget about how great push-ups can be. Don't forget about the basics, guys. This is Rocco Lacerdo from BSI Fitness, signing